Okay, guys, we're gonna get started. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. We've got two really amazing projects to share today at the Iron Chef Challenge. And before we get started with those presentations, we're going to introduce our special guest judges. So, thanks to Bride's gift cards.
Awesome judges.
Okay, so first up, and just disclaimer, we're recording this via Hangout on air. So it will be recorded and out there for the world to see. It's great proof for your PD. Okay, so first up on the right up against the wall here, we have past president of HISTE, Mike Travis. And Mike currently serves as a high school mathematics and technology integration specialist at Assets High School. He's worked there for 11 years, and he's also an adjunct professor at Argosy University, where he teaches online classes to Masters of Ed students living in American Samoa. Wow. And Mike is also a PhD. He has a PhD in Ed Tech from the University of Hawaii at Manoa. And his dissertation was focused on organizational and pedagogical change. Smart guy, smart guy.
It's like defending the dissertation.
Last. So next up, we have the super amazing Sean Connors. Sean, he teaches at the middle and high school. He teaches design at Laser Dam Academy in Kailua, and he enjoys long walks on the beach. He enjoys sharing his love of transformative technology with teachers and students alike. So thanks for joining us, Sean. I'm going to have Michelle introduce our last super edgy, awesome judge, Rachel.
Rachel wears many hats at Halikua Elementary School. She rolled out our blended learning program, and she was an ISTE emerging leader. And she is now our tech integration specialist, and she says she's the most entertaining member of the EdTech Mix Plate. I've never heard that. She's the reason why everybody watches. I have to keep it here.
Which episode was that?
Like every.
All right, so thank you very much to our special guest judges. So they'll be grading your projects based on the rubric that's on the website. And we'll also incorporate the online voting as well to determine our winner, our winning team of Iron Chef for this year. So without further ado, does anybody want to go first? We have two teams. We have Team Google It and Team Two Guys and a Girl. Anybody want to get this done first? All right, yeah, we'll start with the brand new team. And we'll end with the defending champion team. Right. So if Team Google It will come on up, they'll get set up, and we'll give them our undivided attention.
I didn't have to present for you guys.
Yes.
Presented yesterday.
Okay. So, title of our kind of activity or lesson is Christmas Around the World. And our secret ingredients were GL tools, Chromebooks, the learner's abilities were 40% ELL, and the level was pre-K to second grade. So the first thing we did was we kind of looked at what was a content area that we could focus on, what was a standard that was kind of across curriculum or across grade levels. And so we decided to look at the cultural anthropology standard. So we looked at how and why people celebrate, or from different cultures, observe different holidays, different ways in which they express their cultural beliefs through stories or legends, and cultures express their beliefs through music and art. So we thought of Christmas. We thought that's a good one that, you know, all grade levels would enjoy and the kids would enjoy. So in order to hit all of these as well, these are the ISTE standards that we felt were most relevant to our activity: communication and collaboration, creativity and innovation. So we're thinking to have the kids use their Chromebooks to create a circle map about how they celebrate Christmas after learning about how Christmas is celebrated around the world. So grade K1 students would use the scribble feature. They could draw pictures of things that they did with their family. Oh my God, and the grade 2 students would use the research tool in Google Docs to help them find pictures to show, what their family or cultural practices are as well. And then we would just have them share their final piece of the class. So on our slide, we have some links here. So we have our tour visit presentation, which to address the 40% ELL, we would narrate this to the students. So we would kind of take them on a trip around the world to various countries. So they could just kind of see, even though we're far apart, spread all over the world, we still can celebrate it in many different ways. And we added some pictures that we would show the kids and explain, different foods, different decorations, different types of festivals that they have during that time. We picked about 4 or 5 countries to focus on, and we would also discuss, the stories that they have about putting out their boots, and if they were a good girl, they would get candy in their boots the next morning and things like that. So yeah, different kinds of foods and festivals of lights and different types of feasts that they have as well. So, yeah. So after we did this presentation as a whole class, we would then, have the kids set up and they could do their drawing. So we kind of have a sample of what a K1 might look like. So they would say, I make gingerbread cookies, or I open presents, and I decorate a tree. And then for grade 2, they could use, like we said, the research tool, and they could find pictures to show different things that they use to celebrate Christmas with their family. And then as an extension, for further information, we would let them kind of explore and play on this mind map. So within each present, they can click on it, and a picture will come up, and they can also watch a video describing more about the holiday and that country. So again, for the ELL, being able to visually see it, and so yeah, we just thought it'd be a fun way for them to learn about different cultures around the world and how people celebrate Christmas.
You guys did this up in an hour yesterday?
Yeah. We're not messing around here.
This is somebody's professional folder, and you're good at just change the box. It's okay.
And then we have a template link here, so if you wanted to use the template, that you can make a copy of it, and then you can. Our school uses thinking maps, so we thought this would be the best. So a circle map is just one topic, and then all different things inside of the circle to help you describe that one topic, and in your frame of reference, you would just say why it's important. So, and that's it. Any questions or pose?
You guys are elementary?
We're elementary. Yeah.
Elementary. You're the principal?
No.
Oh.
I'm not secondary, but I'm a resource teacher now. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Wow, you guys think almost made me cry.
Pre-K to second was.
It was definitely a challenge to try to consider how to integrate the geo tools with the young age.
Yeah.
But I think we utilized the pictures and stuff to really address the ELL, kind of, the videos and the pictures to really address that part of it, as well as the young age, so that they can just kind of click and go through things without having to actually type
Read a
too
whole
much.
lot of directions, or exploring it. Yeah.
Well, I just did. That was great. What would you do with students that don't celebrate Christmas? How did you address that?
Well, I think we have to
Like
defend
if there's
this.
Right. So well, we just kind of we just kind of thought of one holiday that different countries celebrate, and we just thought this would be the most across country. This is kind of a holiday that is most celebrated. So we could also adjust.
We thought about doing hockey,
Yeah.
like a wide variety, but then that'd be like we take over the whole show.
Yeah.
So
Well, maybe that's where you could individualize if the student was Jewish.
yeah.
They could do
Their
a
holiday.
paper.
Right. Their
Specific
holiday.
example.
Right. Like my winter celebration. should know what these
What,
were.
do the students help at all to build the GeoTools part, or you would just build that for them? Like the second graders? You said they
Yeah,
would make
pre-K.
pictures where they.
Yeah, we
What
had
was second
pre-K to
grade?
second, so, we thought Turtle Builder was a little bit more advanced, so we
Yeah.
kind of would create that as a way to show the students, you know, I guess, around the world through
Sure.
Google
Oh, that was
Earth and,
amazing.
yeah.
Second grade could probably use the measurement tool, and you could probably bring in that map of using the ruler to measure the distance from the countries, kind of with that.
Yeah.
But
And then, so they
Pre-K,
would gather the
kindergarten, it's a
pictures.
little,
yeah,
The second graders would gather the pictures from the internet.
Yes.
To do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Great.
I've seen her elementary teacher. She has her room. I don't know how she did it, but she had like a world map
Mhm.
carpet on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's how she did. She made it that way, just for the kindergarten.
Right,
So
you
that was
can talk about
world.
continents, and you can talk about, yeah.
So the app that you use on the Chromebooks to do the scribbles,
Mhm.
the name of that app is?
It's through Google Drive.
It's just
So
straight Google Drive.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And I'm just wondering, have you guys used Google Draw with children? that
Yes.
young?
I teach kindergarten, and we let them do kid pick, so the scribble, so they're learning how to use the mouse and draw self-portraits, and so it's very difficult, you know, with fine motor skills, but they are able to, you know, draw shapes, and they can, you know, draw circles for their eyes and hair and ears. So, you know, it is definitely possible for them to do that. Yeah, we do start them young. That's what they did in their first technology class. So.
I think, I know you're stuck with the Chromebooks.
Yes.
If I were potentially having more freedom, I probably would make something.
Like an iPad. Yeah,
I understand. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I get that. So I think that creatively, I think it fits in.
and I guess if they had to, you could teach them, because it's kind of easy to take pictures on the Chromebook, because they just, so you could have them like find pictures and books, and they
Right.
could take pictures.
Or a draw
Yeah,
picture.
Draw, yeah.
Draw together, yeah.
Yeah,
And
and then,
teach them the process of inserting in their own.
yeah.
But then, but this,
I'm interested in how the concept of learning about Christmas around the world, where did that question come from? Where did that topic come from?
So we were actually looking at, for grade levels pre-K to second, we were looking at a standard that we could cover across grade levels. And so one that kind of followed the same pattern was the cultural anthropology. And so we originally were just gonna do different celebrations around the world, like we said, but it got a little too hairy and very, very broad, and everybody would be doing something different, and we didn't really think it was cohesive. So we kind of looked at one holiday that was celebrated in different ways around the world.
I wasn't gonna ask questions, I was just gonna comment. I just think it's great how you brought in so many different modes of learning, from the video to the sound, you know, to seeing in the world where you are. So I really enjoyed that part.
Yeah.
Kids will really, they can get passionate about it. At that age, they want to get passionate about something. So there's a lot of ways, you know, they can get so excited about France or something. They take that one student way off. So
Right.
I really like how you took it worldwide.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Very good.
You want to tell them what they're going to do?
Okay, so the judges are gonna
You guys-
take a moment and gonna let us know what your score, what.
Okay.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, I gotta get back on
You have the Jeopardy music? Well, you just throw it on your paper. But submit the, back your paper. You can do it that way. Yeah. Or use your computer. Hold up your computer. Or your phone. No pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So when you sit down, switch it out tomorrow. Yeah, 6 minutes.
Who's not paying attention? I know, I texted my mom. I
Did you
texted my mom, I was like, get on there, hurry up.
Text the family. Get your kid on there to vote.
No, we don't have that. We don't have access to that. Your kid.
No, I can call.
Cancel whatever assignment I do.
Yeah.
Get 'em on the calendar.
Just get them on the Chromebook. They would love it.
No.
Are you guys ready? Rachel's ready? Do it on paper. Yeah, that's fine. And Jen, wait, hold on.
You don't like
We'll go one at a time.
We feel like a whole Christmas tree over here.
Well, I wanted to see
Oh, you're doing it.
how
Oh,
it was to be able to do this. And I'm like,
Yeah,
not a
okay.
kindergarten.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
But it
Okay,
was an
so-
iPad. It was an iPad.
So what's okay, so out of 10, let's have Mike reveal his score first.
Just a total.
For A.
Oh, I see.
9. Okay. And Judge Sean. 9. And Judge Rachel.
I would probably have that.
Oh! Ooh. Can all three of you hold up your numbers for a quick picture? Can you hold up your Sean?
Don't like that.
I'm gonna have to have a picture.
Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, next team, Google it.
It is.
And team 2 guys and a girl. Come on up. Wipe the sweat from your forehead.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah.
So we can pick it up on.
Oh, yeah, I have a large.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of the shy guy. So we're 2 guys and a girl, and I mean, after looking at that, I was like, wow. But anyway, we did a video of ours that had everything in it, and many times I watched the Iron Chef do it. Sometimes you just go through the whole thing. This is some key ingredients, but we did a video and using that what's called how to show the video. So we kind of role played the secret ingredients that we had, and it's all part of it. So roll the video. Let me move out of the way. Oh, this song.
Yeah, here we are with 2 guys and a girl. So we're here today with the Students of Future 2015 Iron Chef second annual, I guess. And we have our secret ingredients, iPad, and Google Apps with 30% special needs and 30% creators. So currently is going to be a 30% special needs, 30%. We're going to be using the iPad, the Google app, Google Translate. Help these English language learners learn the English language.
Okay, so some of the things that we had the Google Apps that we had to use. The second ingredient that we had to use iPad for a device. Third was third to fifth graders, and the last thing was we had to work with special education population.
Okay, we have 3 simple phrases to translate from English to French. So here I'm going to teach my student how to get good. The 3 phrases into here.
Sorry, it was with the
Get the translation, and she's going to be saying it, copying what Google tells her how to say it. Okay, so the first one will be, my need is. My need is. The student will type in my need is, and she will touch the translation. Okay, that's how we say it in English. So she would copy what Google tells her to do. Okay, the next phrase we will go to is, how are you? Okay? And if she doesn't get the pronunciation correct, we go back and have a repeat and write over until she gets the correct pronunciation. The last phrase we're going to do is may I. Okay? All right? And that's our presentation.
So some of the things that we said that we could do instead is if each student had their own individual iPad, use headphones so they could clearly hear what the pronunciation is and have it say it out loud.
And the ICE standards that we have accomplished with this is 2.B, communicate information accurately and effectively using technology. 2C, develop cultural understanding and global understanding through technology. And then 6B, select and use applications effectively and productively. So we know that Google Apps can be a great way to leverage learning in all languages and all languages. And our presentation today was brought to you by the letters A, E, and the number 7.5.
So our whole thing behind it, because I did this last year and we had to do a video, so I was just on the assumption that everything had to be video. That's how we did the video thing. And one of the things we did, we just looked at the three and we just kind of dived into it. And I just remember seeing the IST stand. I didn't realize those had other standards or like that we had to do. But it was a great opportunity to do it. Another reason why, one of the reasons why we did this content, I just had recently about 2 weeks ago. I had a teacher, or next door a teacher that I teach high school kids history, and she has some ELL kids, and their reading level was about 3rd and 5th grade. And in 9th grade, they were just doing some parts and just really struggling. And they had Cebuano. They had Cebuano, so the kids were able to translate the language that way, because there was no Cebuano language speaker on our campus for that particular matter. But that's how we came up with the idea and stuff like that. So it was a great opportunity for us. And I don't even have any questions for us, right?
I was gonna talk about the camera work being really shoddy, but
I don't know who that was.
No, you know what? There was this new a big heat thing program. So that was our new fans that we had.
Yeah.
And so it was so hot inside.
Outdoors.
I just happened to see who the camera was.
Oh, that was
I like how you took your secret ingredient for iPad, Google Apps, special needs, 3rd, 5th grade, right? Yeah. I like how you took one of the, I think if you saw Google Apps, you think there's so many things out there. I like how you took one specific thing and applied it towards, I'm guessing for special needs, you guys were choosing ELL. And not special education per se. Was the ingredient special education or was it for ELL?
It was for special education.
And his background was special education too, so he helped with that perspective.
Oh.
So I do use that with my kids as well. I have them type it into Google Translate and like listen to how they say the word. So if you don't understand it, you still can, like I said, keep repeating until you get the correct pronunciation. And this is high school students, 11th and 12th graders, and they can't pronounce simple words. So I didn't use English words in Google Translate just for them, just for the pronunciation of those words.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
One of the things for our school, because of SBAC testing, high stakes testing in public schools, there's no accommodations for ELL kids, especially. Everyone takes the same thing. And actually going through it, they found that these kids were just struggling with just pronouncing or just looking at the words and stuff like that. So it's a big push for literacy. That's why I like this in a particular example to all things actually differentiate. But
I really like the cartoon at the beginning. That was fun. Interesting way to make it exciting. What was the language? I missed what language they were trying to translate.
Oh, French.
Oh, French. Okay. Okay.
So we had to find a language that
Yeah.
she was able to speak French, and she knew French. So okay, let's do French.
Yeah. I mean, with Google Apps, I was thinking you could even take it to the next level and have them. They learn some of those phrases, then they could practice using maybe Hangout. Use Hangout on iPads.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like maybe contact someone that speaks French or something. Practice a little more, but I always like the use of, especially with special needs, it's auditory because so many students that like have reading struggles at my school, their auditory skills are really good. So that's
Thank you for that. What do you guys use for your particular school? Is there one or multiple things that yours
For auditory?
Auditory.
Well, we got a license with Learning Ally, which they provide like 80,000 books that are read by humans. But you can also use Bookshare, it's free. If a student has the language diagnosis, like a fixed diagnosis, they can go to Bookshare and get a free account and get all digital books. And a lot of them now have MP3 read files too, so and it reads each word. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I
so
tried
it's
to do
great.
that with my kids. I took my textbook and I created digital textbooks so they could highlight the words and
Great.
have them listen to the words so that they know what is being said. So instead of reading the book and going, okay, yeah, sure. You have that option to highlight that word and then listen to it as well.
It works until you try Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Then it reads it up.
You can also do it in Hawaiian Creole also.
No, yeah, all the Hawaiian words, I'm like, okay, this is how we have to say it.
But that's a great use of the tools, and also using just the microphone, have them speak into it, so they don't have to type it. For kids that struggle.
Yes.
Like me. But that was great.
I also think one of the other things I love doing is having kids read something out loud and listen back to it how they're saying it.
Yes.
Just to kind of get a sense and idea of playing how it would be said and how they would say and listening for their own differences and get to hear themselves.
Yeah, that's one of the modifications that I had in there is pairing them with someone who actually is understanding the language better so that they can view how it's supposed to be correctly pronunciated. So when they say, like, your tongue has to roll in R's for Spanish. So if you watch someone actually do it instead of just listening, you can catch both. So that's one of the modifications I have. I went too fast. So sorry.
We'll make the transition slide.
Thanks, guys. That was great.
All right.
Oh, you gotta stay for the reveal.
Really? Oh,
So I'll give the judges a minute to determine their scores.
no, but that's why I like the Google Chef because you get to see how many tools are creating a real quick statement and it works and stuff.
You ready? Judge Rachel's ready?
Well,
Judge Sean drawing this again? Or are you trying something different?
I'm doing it again.
Creative?
They have more teams actually.
Are you supposed to give that many ingredients to these folks? Now I'm gonna talk to you.
I thought that was pretty
You know what
cool.
I give you? That's a lot of ingredients.
I think there was like
We
an
covered it, we
entree,
covered it.
there was like a dessert.
Look, she's looking at me all mad. She's gonna talk to me on the ride home.
All right, judges, are we ready? Are we ready for reveal? Yeah? Okay, so if Judge Mike will reveal his score first. 7. All right. Sean?
I also put a 7 on my iPad.
All right.
On your iPad? Oh, that's a picture of an iPad. Oh. And
I will say, I like how you made yours very concise, even with the multitude of ingredients you're giving it with a.
Well,
an L?
Seven.
Can you guys hold up your instructions?
We're good.
Picture. Look this way. Rachel, this way. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right. Thank
All right.
you, team. You guys did great. Okay, so we're just gonna tally up the votes really quick.
Okay, so, online voting has been closed. And we'll go ahead.
that's true.
I just want to share what the voting was here. I think this is more voting than last year.
Yeah. Good turnout of votes. The team Google It got the fans.
So
Got the fan
the total
votes.
score for Team Google It is 99 points. And the total score for Two Guys and a Girl came up to 59 points. So our new Iron Chef team is Team Google It. I just want to say thank you guys for working hard doing this. I know what it takes to make a presentation so quickly. And I hope that you can see with this project here, while we gave you some ingredients and we gave you the same kind of topic, we came out with 2 different projects, and hopefully you can use some of the projects and bring it back to your school. I thought Chris Lehman, kind of supports something like this, getting different projects with one kind of topic. And I hope that we can do more of that in the classrooms. I hope you guys had fun. And I want to thank the judges for
Yes.
thank you, team, for helping me put this together. We'll talk.
And Team Google It, we got a prize for you, but I need to get your information. So give me your personal email address before you guys leave, and we'll get your prize sent to you.
Megan, I had a question.
Congratulations.
In February, we're gonna have a collaboration day at our school the whole day. I was wondering, to do it in a very given hour.
Yes.